What is up, everyone out there in Streamlandia? I'm SC Thomas. This is our dev stream. I am joined by a very special guest today. The most special guest of all the guests. I am joined by our very own Bread. We call him Bread. He's known on Twitch as Bread for Kids or SC Bread for Kids. Bread, are you there?
Hi.
So Bread is our lead platform engineer. I want to make sure I got that right. He's our lead platform engineer, which means he does stuff that I don't understand. So Bread, why don't you help me to understand and help everyone else to understand a little bit about what you do?
Sure. I'm a lead platform engineer. I'm just one of many talented engineers on this team that I'm very lucky to be a part of. Yeah, as a lead platform engineer, we're a small startup, so engineers, we basically do everything, whatever needs being done. What I've had the privilege of working on so far is things such as making tools for development, building our analytics systems, making the backend game API, working on the overlay Stream Captain bot, and most recently, I've had the pleasure of working on Mobile Lite. So,
thank you, and thank you for being here. I don't think we'll keep you guys waiting any longer. If you guys are ready, we're gonna jump into, I think, the first battle, right? We left off last time halfway through a map before the deep event started, I believe. And now you guys are going to have to help us because, you know, we could be in trouble if we don't get a lot of placement very quickly. And I think we could just jump right into the agenda for the day. Boom! This is our agenda for the day. We're going to talk a little bit about the deep event. And you guys can let us know what you think of it so far. We definitely want to hear that. We want to, we've seen a lot of feedback coming in, but people have been mostly hyped over it, and we've gotten some, feedback about difficulty and things like that. But we'll get into that. We're going to talk about Mobile Lite. Actually, Bread is going to do a lot of talking about Mobile Lite because that's his that's his big project. Of course, a lot of people contribute to that, but Bread is kind of leading the charge on that. And then we're going to talk about the next Versus event and what that means as far as tournament play goes. If you're interested in tournaments, we're going to be talking about that today. The Deep. What do you guys think about the Deep so far? 4 days it's been up?
I can't even remember.
I think it's 4 days?
We do so many releases, I can't keep track.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've been having fun. I've been having so much fun playing it. I haven't really been keeping track of time. Like I said, we've gotten a lot of great feedback about it. A lot of people in chat giving us real-time feedback in Discord. And we've made some adjustments so far. We've seen some of the maps scale a little bit too quickly for smaller streamers, and we've made a couple different releases with adjustments for all the maps across the board. And we've started to see those perform a little bit better. If you have feedback about something else, some other mechanics that are new that you like, or things that are causing points of pain for you, let us know, and we'll do our best to make adjustments on the fly, but also to better design future events.
I'm just fascinated how each time we have an event, we find a brand new, awesome world to explore.
What you guys haven't seen yet is our event trailer, and I think you guys probably want to see that because you guys normally like those. I love them. Hooks does, and Super Boom does a great job with them. So why don't we show you guys what it looks like? Whoa, Mobile Lite. Bread, why don't you tell us a little bit about these, about these different mocks here? This isn't stuff that's in Mobile Lite just yet, but it's stuff that we're working on, and stuff that we want to get to. Obviously, Mobile Lite's the thing that you're working on the most. So why don't you walk us through what we're seeing from left to right here?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. First, let me tell you. So the Mobile Lite has been officially launched for a week now. We've launched our alpha, and we're calling it a technical alpha with the purpose of just figuring out all the technical issues that we could see with different browsers, with different devices, and such. 50 lucky testers were invited in, and they have been doing an awesome job with finding things and reporting them. We have well over 100 bugs reported so far. What we're seeing here on the screen is some comps of some of the upcoming changes that we're going to be making to the next big version of the alpha. On the first screen, you can see it's the normal screen that exists there. But what we're trying to do is take advantage of some of the empty space that we had on the top left. And there, we're just taking advantage of promoting the current event that's going on, allowing people to see how many days are left, how much time is left, similar to what you'd see in the other app.
Very cool. Very cool.
In the second, you can see a mock-up for the Army tab. And this is the tab where you manage your army, all of your different units, where you get to see what their current level is, click on them for unit descriptions, and be able to update them, to upgrade them when you have enough scrolls. And it has what you would expect, different sorting methods and different ways of indicating their rarity and such. So this is just a mock-up of what we'll see on the Army page coming pretty soon. That third screen is what we were talking about. That's clicking on a unit, being able to see its detail. And this is a screen that we can show in many places, directly from clicking on things in the Army tab, and also showing when you click on units in the battlefield to be able to get more information about them. And then on the fourth screen is just the normal placement screen, the battlefield, where you can place your units. But what I think the screenshot is highlighting is some of the changes that we're doing to the UI. Specifically on the bottom, with giving you a better understanding of which captain you're playing with at the moment, and then also showing whether or not they're live. And the final screen here is a picture of you placing a unit. This is your unit selector. And this is just an improvement based on some of the feedback that we've gotten already from the alpha testers, such as showing smaller unit grids and also showing their rarity and a better description of layout of their cooldown and such. So all of these screens here, comp ups that have just been done and should be rolling out in a version of Mobile Lite coming soon. Absolutely. We are so grateful for all the feedback that comes in, for everybody taking the time to test the alpha.
Whoa! The next Versus event is actually a qualifying event for a Versus 20k Invitational. It's a sequel. It's a sequel. Did you know about this, Brad?
We're doing sequels now?
Well, the baby tournament was the 10k, and now we've doubled the prize pool to 20k. We're going to run qualifiers, and I say qualifiers because there's going to be multiple qualifiers. Let's get to the next slide so you guys can see it. There's going to be a big Versus 20k Invitational. That's going to happen in July, and we're going to run multiple qualifiers leading up to it. So basically, we're going to do 3 qualifying events. One that starts on 6/8, one that starts on 6/17, and one that starts on 6/25. So June 8th, June 18th, and June 25th. 50 participants this time instead of 40. 36 of them are going to be qualified, and 14 are going to be just directly invited, like we did with some captains last time. We're going to do a different qualifying event every week for 3 weeks in a row. And just like before, you'll be able to get up to 60 tickets each week. And each week we'll do a drawing based off your raffle tickets. And there will be 12 winners that qualify to play in the tournament on July 7th. The best part about this is, I think the best part is that if you get 60 tickets the first week and you don't get picked, your tickets from the first week then roll over into the second week for the raffle. So when you're in the raffle for the second week, you can have up to 120 tickets. And then in the third week, if you hadn't been picked in the first 2 weeks, you could have up to 180 tickets. It will not display like that in game because of tech limitations. You'll just see the 60 max each week. But when we do the drawing, we will add all of the weeks together. And you guys can see the prize breakdown. We just have the first 3 rewards here. And the first reward for this tournament is $2,000 for first place. And this is for the tournament on the 7th of July. And then second place is $1,250 and 50 skin codes, 100 skin codes for the first place. And then third place is $1,000 and 35 skin codes. And then everyone who participates will get prizes. Prizes go all the way down to $250 and 3 skin codes. So everyone who participates, just like last time, will get prizes. And we will probably, don't quote me on this, but we'll probably look to do some challenger rewards like we did last time. We got a lot of great feedback about the tournament last time. We're going to run the battle. Thank God y'all reminded me. It's looking like we're in good shape. I see these pirate ships that spawn the undead harpooners. We're taking those out. I see a couple mines over there on the right-hand side. Remember, guys, because we've seen a lot of people ask questions about this, the mines are technically floating or flying enemies, so if you don't have range, you won't be able to take them out. Melee units will not approach them. It can look like a bug, but it's actually working as intended. We can definitely do a better job on messaging that, though. We will see you guys next week. Don't forget, Versus event starts on Monday, June 8th. And yeah, later. Peace.
See ya.